This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off the Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
You're listening to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
I got a drink and toast with a shot of the day. Bad jokes on the way. The return of Ted versus the FCC. That is all coming up. Stay tuned. Our question: what happened with the gun? 844-999 Ola.
Hello. Damn it. Hello, Danelle. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola. So this happened back in 1997. It was Super Bowl Sunday, and my husband is military, ex-military.
What was that?
And,
who was playing in that Super Bowl that year, Danelle?
So 90, I'm guessing the Green Bay Packers.
Couldn't tell you. Don't really care.
It's got to be Packers and Broncos, right?
Was that Steve McNair?
Steve McNair. No, that was the Titans. They lost to the Rams. I'm saying it was Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers playing whoever they lost to.
The Broncos.
Would have been the Broncos. All right, the Broncos first one.
Continue.
All right, now please
sorry.
We really
did. It mattered to us. Sorry.
Yeah, we had to figure that out.
Yeah.
And we don't even know if we're right.
Okay.
That's the beauty.
Yeah.
So anyway, military husband, we got stationed up in Alaska 6 months into our marriage. He went off to a friend's house, came back home, and things were good, yada, yada, yada. And something flipped in his brain. So we went about doing stuff. We had a little bit of an argument. He pulled a .45-70, which is a huge caliber shotgun, and pulled it on my head. He actually pulled the trigger. Luckily, the gun jammed. And as I'm trying to get out of the house to get away from him, to go to safety and stuff like that, again, dead winter of Alaska in February, he pulled another rifle on me, which was a .380, or it was a sniper rifle. I got out the door before he fired that shot off. Luckily, I'm still alive to this day because nothing happened.
Right.
Had to go trudged myself in shorts and a torn-off T-shirt a half a mile to the local lodging unit on base up in Anchorage, Alaska, to get myself checked in, call the cops, all that stuff.
What was going on with him? Did he have a psychiatric? Did he mentally lose it? Did he even know what he was doing, or was he very cognizant of it?
No, he lost it. He doesn't even remember anything that went on. He's since then been diagnosed with severe PTSD. He's been in a combat. This was also, pre-war, what we know of today. But he was in a battle back in '78 on the Czechoslovakian border. So there's issues with that. But
did you stay with this guy?
We're going to celebrate our 22nd year anniversary in August.
This is an amazing story of love. It starts out with a gun to the head that doesn't fire, and then it starts with you zigzag running through the snow in Anchorage.
In shorts
and a torn-off half T-shirt, which probably looked, in a weird way, like a horror movie, because you have to look sexy when you're doing this.
She even ran in slow motion.
You somehow dodged the sniper rifle, and here you are, the fire, and here you are now 22 years later, and you still love each other. Wow. That's a lifetime movie.
Yeah, It's been a battle, ups and downs, but he is much better, very much better.
He has to be much better.
Yeah, I mean, damn. No more guns in the house? No more guns in the house, right?
No, actually, we still have the .45-70 and the .308.
The one that he put your head? The one that he put your head back in the day?
Yes, actually.
Memories.
The love gun,
yeah,
so to speak?
The love gun, that's what it is.
All right. And you're comfortable with that? Like, do you have the key? Do you have the key to that lockbox? Are you in control of that?
They are not locked up. They are free open.
And you just pray to God that nothing happens, I guess.
And nothing that's happened in the last 20 years. So I trust him. I love him.
Right. And
you guys have kids?
I could not have kids, so no, we do not.
Okay.
Oh, he lucked out. Man, oh man.
Mm-hmm. I gotta ask, did he ever have an interaction with a ranking officer? How did he end up in Alaska? Seems like a random post.
He had to do an overseas tour, And so there were options of Hawaii, Alaska, Italy. Those were the 3 accompanied tours, or Korea, which was unaccompanied. Being new into the marriage, I didn't want him to go to Hawaii to be with a whole bunch of hot people.
Oh, and Italy.
Look at you.
You dogged
Look
him.
at you.
You would let him go to Italy and check out the hotties
Right.
or experience the
Korea,
culture, eat the good
no.
food, because you knew what he was going to do there.
Alaska.
And you sent his ass
we
to
went
Anchorage,
to the cold
Alaska,
stone
which is
state
beautiful.
of Alaska.
Wow. Well, you know what, man?
You know what? We've been to Anchorage. I got
we
news
have.
for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know we're talking about Bernie's Bungalow.
That's right.
Let's see. What happened with the gun? 844-999.
Wait a minute. Hawaii, Italy, Korea.
Well, she didn't want him to get laid. You know what I mean? Like, so when you go to warm weather
I've
places,
been to Anchorage.
where people
Hey,
aren't wearing
man, guess
clothes,
what?
You get laid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there were some good-looking women there, man.
What happened with the gun? 844-999-OLA.
You know what the difference is? She didn't want him looking at chicks in bikinis.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all
Warm
it
weather.
comes down to. That's
Italy's
the
warm
only
weather.
difference,
That's it.
right?
That's it.
Man, oh,
Not fair.
man.
I know what's going on.
Hello, Jake. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
How you guys doing?
Doing good, Jake. How about you?
Good. I'm almost home from a 2-hour commute.
I was hoping so. We
2
thought you were
hours.
still 45 minutes in, but Steve bet all the money that you were getting real close, so Steve wins the $1.
Told you.
Awesome.
So what happened with the gun?
So I was just, rare night when, I had a roommate, so a rare night alone, just kind of decided to just hang out and watch a movie and have a few drinks. And so I'm watching a movie and I hear a noise outside that sounds like one of the patio chairs is being slid on the deck. And so I pause the movie and, don't think anything of it. I just pause the movie to make sure I don't hear anything else. And sure enough, I hear that noise again. So I'm like, what the F? So I go out and I look out towards the slider and I see some guy in a white T-shirt run off my deck. So my first instinct is go grab my gun. And
Get
so
me
I
a
go out
free
there
T-shirt.
Say what?
And get me a free T-shirt. I like that damn Hanes, man. That's you're going to go ahead and give that to me.
So I go out there with my gun, and I'm feeling a little confident because I'd had a few drinks and whatnot. So I go out there, and my gun doesn't have a safety, and it's got an extremely sensitive trigger, so I don't ever really keep it chambered. But I after I see that guy running, I see him getting some bushes and whatnot, and I live kind of on an acreage, so I pull back the slide to make that sound. It's going to kind of intimidate him, and I also have a laser on my pistol, so I kind of I turn on the laser and I start pointing that in the bushes. And at this point, I'm pretty sure this guy about effed himself.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure, right? So I'm starting to yell at him to get the F out of here and whatnot, and I don't see the bush moving or anything, and I keep yelling. Finally, I just see him book it, and I don't intend on hurting the guy. I just want him to get the hell off my property. So I had never gotten that close to actually using my gun. I've been target practice before, and I actually wasn't going to use it. I was just trying to protect myself.
Sure.
But so when I get back in, I drop the clip and I go to dechamber the bullet that was in there. And, I'm kind of shaky off the adrenaline and a little bit of, being a little drunk and all that. And when I go to dechamber the bullet, I still had my finger on the trigger and I accidentally shoot a hole through the floor and miss my foot by about an inch.
Jeez.
Oh, man. What kind of floor was it?
It was carpet. And then,
Okay, well, that's the one I would think would be the most forgiving as
Sure.
far as aesthetics go.
Yes, but, the fact that it missed my foot by an inch was not even the worst part. So I sit back down, I'm watching the movie, and I get to thinking, and at that point, I'm the most sober I've ever been. I just about shot my foot off. And so I'm starting to think, and I'm like, and I've done construction in the past. I'm like, oh, you know what? There's actually electrical underneath the house and whatnot, and I don't want to, die in my sleep from some sort of electrical fire. So I figured I should go down the crawl space and see what's going on. Well, as soon as I get to the crawl space door, I already know what's going on. I hear the sound of water just gushing.
Oh.
And so, I rent this house, and so I'm panicking. I don't know where the water shutoff is. I'd only been here for a little while. And so I call my landlord in extreme panic, trying to figure out where the water shutoff is. And he explains it to me. It's actually in the middle of this bush off the deck. And so I am just fighting through this bush, trying to find the water shutoff. It took me about 5 minutes. I finally got it shut off. But long story short, I always make sure that my finger is not on the trigger when dechambering the bullet that's in the chamber.
How much did you have any water damage after 5 minutes of running water?
Because it was down in the crawl space, and that was gravel with a vapor barrier, but there was a good-sized puddle down there, I'll tell you that.
That's the one place where you could have shot a pipe and not done any damage structurally, on the inside, that's for sure.
Now, think about the guy that was on his deck, all right? I just want you to think about this for a second. So, you're on his deck, the guy obviously spots you, you're hiding in the bushes, laser scope's looking for you. Since the guy's standing in his own doorway, he's got a gun, you recognize this, all right? So, he goes back in the house, you run off, but while you're running off, you hear the gun fire. This guy is probably thinking like, hey, man, I don't know if he walked in this house and just killed somebody. I don't know if he's so mad. But if the guy did not poop his pants when he's hiding behind the bushes, I guarantee you he dropped a load when he heard that gun go off, man.
Yep.
Or he thought he was shooting at him again.
That's what I mean. He didn't know that you shot a pipe. He's just like, holy ass.
Jesus. What happened with a gun? 844-999-OLA.
And again, on a quick side note, it's not that I'm much for breaking and entering, all right? But if I were, I feel like a state like Alaska would be one of the last places I'd want to do it.
West Virginia.
City of Memphis or Baltimore. These are places, if I thought there's a chance that
Michigan,
somebody's home, like,
Idaho.
Look, man,
Oregon,
you know this is going to go.
Northern California.
But I mean, Alaska especially, because most people, you have to have guns just because of the wildlife.
Right. You live in Alaska. I'm just like, man, don't break into their house.
I have the reason, just in case you run into a bear.
Right, exactly.
Because
you jog.
Right. And we just looked at a page of bear sightings in a certain area, and we're like, oh, wow, that's scary as crap.
That is, bear season.
But that's where they live, they live in the woods. What happened with a gun? Your email's coming up for the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com. Also on the way, Ted versus the FCC, bad jokes, and we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Hola, bichola. You have entered the Men's Room.
What happened with the gun? And here come those emails from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail.
And away we go, guys. When I was younger, I lodged around in my friend's apartment floor trying to disengage the hammer on his .45. I was also arrested carrying a fully loaded stolen .22 cal.
Oh.
I was very stupid in my younger days. I had to fight to get my rights to carry back. Now I am a responsible gun owner. That from the Black Rocker. Guys, while teenagers, my aunts and uncles went to shoot trap. My aunt didn't have too much experience, so her wonderful brothers wanted to help her out. They showed her how to grab the gun, how to aim it, how to shoot it. They gave one last piece of advice. Make sure you hold it away from your shoulder because it'll move back toward you. She believed them, pulled the trigger. Needless to say, the 12-gauge kicked the crap out of her. She had a pretty great bruise for a good while. That from Justin. Bacholas, when I was a teenager, I used to hunt. I was hunting with a family friend and came across a herd of deer. I took a knee and I waited. Out came a 3-point buck, of which I took a shot. All of the deer scatter in every direction except for the deer that I took a shot at. The deer I shot at then started charging right at me. Took me a while to realize I still had a loaded gun. I shot again from the hip and had the deer drop 10 feet from me. From then, I was known as the master hunter because I had a deer drop at my feet. That from Scott in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Guys, I was in the Army at JBLM, formerly called Fort Lewis, in the early 90s. Me and 3 other buddies in my new car, mind you, went off base to see some bands at a bar just a few exits north of the base. I'm tripping on LSD, as was another in the group. Long story short, we ended up in a bar clearing brawl in typical Army dude fashion. As we were getting on the freeway back to the base, this Isuzu Impreza, dudes in the bar we were fighting, starts opening fire on us.
Jesus.
We hit about 130 with the car on our tail the entire time. With some swift maneuvering, we made it to base safe and sound. There was a dent in my truck where the bullets just grazed the car. Lucky to be alive. That from Dustin. Do we have any comments today?
No, not really, man. There's lots more mishaps and everything else.
Let's see here. Time for a few extra ones to the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail.
All the Bacholas, hey, my husband Dan's birthday is tomorrow. It'll be his 40th. I would love for you to wish him a happy birthday and throw him some turtle sex. Thanks, guys. That from Megan. Oh, Megan,
No.
we are so sorry. We're guys. Guys don't wish other guys happy birthday when it's not their birthday. We don't have birthday weeks. We don't have birthday months. We have birthdays.
That's why it's called a birthday.
Birthday.
It's right there in the name.
Birthday.
I mean, we hope he has a happy birthday.
Yeah, well,
and
yeah.
we sure it'll be
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
But we're not going to wish him
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Not on the
It's
day.
not his birthday.
What if, the bender stretches into, a second day? Am I now having a birthday week or just a birthday bender?
I think you're still on it from the night before.
All right.
Have you gone
You're
to
just
sleep?
continuing the party.
Yes, yeah. I've been asleep for a few hours.
But you just woke up and puke and rallied, basically. Happy birthday to our daughter, Sienna. It's her 10th trip around the sun. Can she get a little kid fish sandwich? And a what the F is that, Jay? Thanks, guys, from Jeff and Misty.
Fish sandwich.
Oh my God, what the is that, bro?
Guys, it's my son, Peyton Malsum's birthday. He is 10 years old. He listens to your show every day and laughs so hard. Can he please get the Dirty Germans talking about kids cheating at dodgeball? We will all be listening, and it'll make his birthday. Love his mom and Brian the dad.
Yeah, I do not know how you cheat at dodgeball, other than throw the ball at Can you throw the ball at someone's face?
Yeah, I mean, cheating at this sport seems very tough.
I mean, to cheat at dodgeball does that mean you get in the way and get hit by the ball on purpose? How do you cheat at the game where you're trying to avoid getting hit?
Yeah, it's the only ways I know would be kind of violent. I mean, you could recruit a much older child. Strong arm.
Yeah, one 18-year-old.
Right.
Just so you know, Peyton, they're really actually trying to think this through.
Yeah.
Right, it's
How do you cheat?
dodgeball.
I'm already trying not to get hit.
But in case we wanted to, how do you...
Yeah, and I can help you cheat at a lot of games.
Right.
This is not one of them.
Can you please...
It's time for you to learn to play cards.
Give a big birthday wish to Doreen, a.k.a. D. She would love nothing more to hear a your penis is too small and all of you talking all over each other about Christmas. Thanks, guys. Love, Mac and Debbie. Christmas.
Sorry, man.
Personally,
I'd say right
Christmas,
now,
it's
once you
great.
have
My
kids,
birthday's
Christmas
Christmas
becomes
Eve.
a
Ted likes
big
Christmas Day.
pain
I
in
go
the
get
ass.
brunch,
It's
hang out
money,
with
fan. What do they want?
buddies,
Play
have
like
some drinks.
freaking
Oh,
Legos, like 800
Oh,
goddamn
can't
pieces
anymore.
that I have to put
People are
together.
user-friendly.
It's a pain in my
Really
ass.
just sucks.
And include the freaking batteries.
Pacholas, I want to wish Trevor a happy 18th birthday today. He's been listening to you guys since he was 10 years old, thanks to his wonderful nanny. He would love to hear this. A time to take off the leash. Maybe a Leroy Jiggins, and for good measure, I think a happy birthday in German from Waben would be awesome. Happy birthday, T. Love, Shani the nanny.
It's time to take off the leash. Let's do this.
Ja, fröhlichen Geburtstag.
Bitches, let's see here. I want to wish a birthday to my coworker Justice, pronounced Hey You. It is his 21st birthday. He's the baby of our work crew, and he keeps us and our customers entertained with his bad jokes. Can you please give him a little kid fish sandwich and the Dirty Germans talking about getting drunk on your birthday? Love the show. Keep on rocking. That from Yvette.
Fish sandwich.
Yeah, we will get very drunk for your birthday. And then we will play butt Scrabble. That is why I write an O on one cheek. I write an O on the other cheek, and then we go, ooh.
Yeah, your birthday, getting drunk is great. And since it's a special birthday, I hope you like cognac.
All the Macholos, name's Dave. Want to wish my dog Kevin a happy birthday. He is 25 years old, and he
That's
listens
an
to you
old
guys
dog.
Damn, dude.
every day.
Is Kevin okay?
Time to put it down, man.
Wow, what are you feeding Kevin?
He would like to hear 3 Joey Chestnuts, please. Thanks a lot, Rock On, bitches. Sincerely, that from Dirty Dave.
There's no way old-ass Kevin even heard that.
No, you can't.
That dog is so old, man. It doesn't even walk.
All the Macholos, can I get a birthday shout out to my lovely girlfriend, Sarah? She is 26 years old today. How about Turtle Wax and the Dirty German Talk? And a little Ted from Melbourne, please. Thanks, guys. You rock. That from Cody.
Uh-oh, look out.
Please clap.
Yeah, for your birthday, I will introduce you to the Running Start program. That's where you bend over, and I get to running start.
Hey, Ted here from Melbourne. Sarah, had you find Sheila. Good news. I'm going to come down there and put a little rumple in your stiltskin.
Guys, today's my 28th trip around the sun. Can I get a get with some shotgun blast from Thrill, and maybe the Dirty Germans talking about electricians? Thanks, guys. Love the show. That from Brad. Get! Get! Get!
Yeah, the thing I like about the electricity is when these sparks fly, I will grease you with my own white lightning.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm kind of the opposite of an electrician. The thing you try to avoid is what I do in the end. Go boom.
Guys, I'd like to wish my beautiful girlfriend Heather a birthday. Great mom, my best friend. Can I get a what the F is that, bro? And all of you talking all over yourself about what just happened. Thanks, guys. That from Bill.
Oh, my God! What the is that, bro?
Well, what happened
God,
there?
What just happened, man?
It was a guy, I think,
I was hoping to fart for a while
as a
even though it's like a
dog.
house of
It sounded
living
like he said
trying
his
not to
dog
fart in
was
the elevator, and I
Didn't know
swear to
what it
God, I
was.
get in
Jumped
and
on
someone
it.
crop dusted.
Seemed funny.
People were
The dog
pissed
was
anyway.
old.
Fellas, my brother Adam is celebrating his 32nd trip around the Great Ball of Fire today. All he wants is a symphony of turtle wax and maybe some dirty Germans talking about piggyback rides. Thanks, guys. That from Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah, that is hard to follow. Yeah, you will be the piggy, and I will be on your back.
Yeah, piggyback rides are dangerous. You have to be careful. It's the gateway to sex with your buddy.
Yeah, but our piggyback rides are different.
Yeah.
You wrap your legs around the front of us.
When's the last time you saw a grown man give a piggyback ride and not think, they're together?
Pitches, today is my 41st trip around the sun. I've just recently found your show and enjoy listening on the app. You make driving at night entertaining. Is it possible to get the dirty Germans to tell me how good I am at backing trailers into docks? Thanks, guys. That from Matt, listening in lovely Appleton, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I do not believe you about backing that trailer into docks. So tonight, for your birthday, you'll prove it to me.
Yeah, I want to see you back that trailer right into my dock, you dirty little badger.
Yeah.
You dirty little badger.
Yeah, you said Wisconsin.
Yeah, dirty little badger.
He is a cheese-eating badger.
Yeah.
Who will back
It's
it
actually,
up to our dock.
it's actually the fox. Wrong. Not the badger.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a badger fan. Should I have called him a dirty little curd?
All right, guys, here we go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, bitches.
Ya's the Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Mmm, Schweinefleisch.
We need to get up
You
to
know
it.
that guy is
Yeah.
going to email back and be like, I moved here, dude, and I'm an Ohio State fan.
Hey, Matt, we're going to come up to Appleton sometime and drink with you. Just know that for sure.
Why don't you drink your beer?
Yeah, we want to come up and hang out for sure and eat our face off. Hello, I've been listening to you guys for a while now. Great show. Anyway, I heard you guys talking about the Fat Butch sandwich in Jersey. Was it you, Ted?
Fat bitch.
Fat bitch. It's the
Yeah.
fat bitch?
The fat bitch.
Okay. I'm from
You're
Jersey.
thinking about P.S. Chang.
And Jesus, man. I was going to tell you something about that today.
Nah, I got stories.
Yeah. I'm from Jersey and thought that you guys might like some info about those fat sandwiches. So the fat bitch is Essie. However, the fat Buddha is, oh my God, it's great. It's a burger, fries, pork roll, lettuce, ketchup, and mayo on a sub roll. So that is the fat Buddha. The fat Buddha.
And what was the fat bitch?
I don't know. He just says the fat bitch is Essie.
The fat bitch, my understanding was it's just a...
I know, it sounds horrible. Look, it's the name of the sandwich. What are you going to do?
Everybody told me, basically, it's one of those things you eat at the end of the night if you've been out drinking, and it's just like a steak and cheese that's got mozzarella sticks, like chicken fingers, and like some fries.
All right.
But there's different versions of fat things.
Okay, yes. So the fat Buddha is with burgers, fries, pork roll fry.
I love pork roll.
Lettuce, ketchup, and mayo on a sub roll. There's also the fat Daryl. Any guesses
Daryl.
on the fat
Fat
Daryl?
Daryl.
Anyone know the?
Yeah, it's a fat lot of cocaine.
Take a stab at what's on the fat Daryl.
I don't know what's on a fat
All right,
Daryl.
here you go. The fat Daryl is chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, marinara sauce, and cheese on a sub roll. So it's almost like a chicken parm with mozzarella sticks on a sub roll. That, to me...
Yes, it's almost like a chicken.
Actually, it
it's
sounds
some
very good.
mozzarella sticks
Well,
and chicken fingers, bitch.
I mean, if you
Bon
have,
appetit.
if you have chicken fingers, all right, and you put cheese and sauce on them, technically you're kind of close to a Parmesan-ish thing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah.
gonna be in that vein, somewhere close to that.
I mean, a gummy vitamin's not like eating fruit, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. There's also let's see here.
but that said, I would eat the living piss out of that thing.
Of the
I would
Doctor said I
devour
should have
it.
more fruit, so drink grape sodas.
Nah, thank you, Welch.
to get my diabetes down. Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know. Like, I see what he's saying, but I'm like, dude, you're eating chicken fingers
And
mozzarella
mozzarella
sticks.
Oh, they put French fries on top.
Oh, that looks good.
Man, this is crazy stuff here. Wow. It says these are found at the Grease food trucks located in New Brunswick, New Jersey, which is right on the edge of the Rutgers campus. If you eat 3 of them in a half an hour, you get to name your own, and it goes on the board for all time. Pretty awesome place to get your munch on. Anyway, thanks for what you guys do. Thank you, Tony, for all that information there.
Oh, thanks, Tony.
Yeah. Hey, Paulie here from Salem, Oregon. Brain freeze can be cured by pressing your thumb up against the roof of your frickin' mouse. Yes, I decided to attempt this newfound information, and it worked. Keep kicking ass. Listen to you guys every night. We're down in the Portland KGON.
So wait, you intentionally gave yourself brain freeze?
I guess he did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, man.
And let's do one more here. Something my neighbor did. Ola Bacholas. A friend was renting out the house that her grandmother used to live in to 3 Asians, 2 brothers, and 1 sister. Nice, quiet people, which is what the neighborhood loved.
There was a quiet people.
Turns out one of them men was selling marijuana out of the house. I noticed all the cops, narcotics division showing up. Turns out the seller had 44 pounds of marijuana in a green tote bucket. Never smelled it. Love the show. That from Georgia.
How big was this tote?
I don't know.
44 pounds.
44 pounds is a ton.
Don't hide your weed in something green.
Actually,
I just feel like,
pounds.
come on, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, hide it in a Crown Royal bag like a grown-up.
Yeah.
With all your stuff. Oh, Crown Royal bag laying around. What could possibly be in that bag? What do people possibly say? Is it been used? People don't even put Crown Royal in it.
No, you pulled your Crown Royal
take the bag right off
and
the
put
thing
your weed in
You
it.
get it, man, and you put the pipe in, and you put the lighter in, and you put the
I
weed
was at
in.
a friend of ours' house years ago, and one of their friends was a cop, and I had that bag, and he was just like, this
my
before it
God.
was legal. He's just like, that's like, you brought your weed. And I go, what do you mean? He's like, come on.
Right.
Like, why else are you carrying around that little bag?
Did you lose a wallet?
Right, exactly.
Your money's not in there.
All right,
you know, if I even broke into your house, I'd be like, first thing we look for is a Crown Royal bag. Because there's party favors.
Or money.
Let's go back in time to the last time we played Ted versus the FCC. If we could, let's go back in time.
Bigger Nick likes thick-cut bacon. Bigger Nick's bacon is always thick-cut. Bigger Nick's girlfriend has a thick cut too. Thick cuts kick butt.
3 times fast.
Bigger Nick likes thick cut bacon. Bigger Nick's bacon is always thick cut. Oh, Bigger Nick's girlfriend has a thick cut too. Thick cuts kick butt.
1.
Bigger Nick loves thick cut bacon. Bigger Nick's bacon is always thick cut. Bigger Nick's girlfriend has a thick cut too. Thick cuts kick butt.
2.
Bigger Nick's likes cut bacon. Bigger Nick's bacon is always thick cut. Bigger Nick's girlfriend has a thick cut too. Thick cuts kick butt.
Last time we got a win in Ted versus the FCC. Let's do it again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
If it wasn't for the stinging from all that Windex we kept spraying in our eyeballs, I'm telling you, they would just snap shut.
Unbelievable. And who knew that cans of Lysol, man, oh man, can you catch a buzz off of those bad boys?
We're also out of duster, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We know that.
We stayed up all night, just higher than kites, coming up with new rhymes and riddles for Ted versus the FCC. Lo and behold, we get in here today, and when you know it, as soon as I checked my email this morning, I see that we get a listener-submitted Ted versus the FCC.
Son of a bitch.
And you know what we say, listener comes first.
Yeah, always.
That's our
we have that printed in gold
listeners
on a plaque, and it says,
sure.
listeners come first. And much like a college football team, before we do the show, we walk out of our tunnel, and we all slap that
we do.
and rub it for good luck.
We slap it.
You know, the back of that shirt says,
What's that?
we should look that up.
Yeah, right.
Because we're not positive we believe it.
By the way, just so you know, if you do download the Men's Room app, which is brand new and absolutely free, and you can listen to the show on demand anytime, anywhere, we do have a nice little nugget on there where you can take on the FCC, play a little you versus the FCC, and pretty much as soon as we get done playing the FCC, within a couple of days, we've got new ones up there from the ones that you have actually submitted. So if you haven't checked it out, do so. It's time once again for Ted versus the FCC. The way we play the game is, Ted, you need to read this 1 time through, then 3 times fast. This one comes from our good listener and friend named Dylan. And this week's Ted versus the FCC goes something like this. The fluffy, frustrated horse bucker bucked with a dumb, dull, big horse hick. The dumb, dull horse hick didn't help the fluffy, frustrated horse bucker buck the horse. The way we do Ted versus the FCC is you need to read that one time through, then 3 times fast.
You're very Jim Rome-like with your papers. I know, Jim, like you know what he's
All right. Oh, man, this is just a weird one. The fluffy, frustrated horse bucker bucked with a dumb, dull, big horse hick. The dumb, dull horse hick didn't help the fluffy, frustrated horse bucker buck the horse.
Whoa, 3 times fast.
The fluffy, frustrated horse bucker bucked with a big, dumb, dull horse hick. The dumb, dull horse hick didn't help the fluffy, frustrated horse bucker buck the horse.
1.
The fluffy, frustrated horse bucker bucked with a dumb, dull horse hick. The dumb, dull horse hick didn't help the fluffy, frustrated horse bucker buck the horse.
2.
The fluffy, frustrated horse bucker bucked with a dumb, dull, big horse hick. The dumb, dull horse hick didn't help the fluffy, frustrated horse bucker buck the horse.
Another win at Ted versus the FCC, bitches. All right. Get those bad jokes ready to go. 844-999-OLA. You can email the bad jokes to the men's room at mensroomlive.com. Bad jokes are coming up. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Bad jokes, 844-999-OLA. And away we go with the bad jokes. Here's one from the email. What do you call a snake that's 3.14 meters long?
What do you call a snake that's, 1.34 meters long?
3.14 meters long.
Pie snake.
It's a python, damn it.
Oh, python, I see. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the bad jokes.
Hello, naked ladies.
Hola.
Hey, how do you tell if a gun's going through a period?
How do you tell if what now?
How do you tell if a gun's going through its period?
Oh, how do you tell if a gun is going through its period? How?
By its discharge.
Oh, God. How to make guns gross. Hello, Bob. Welcome to the bad jokes.
Hola. Hola, Bob. Hello.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good, Bob. How are you?
Good, good. You ready for this bad joke?
No. We're just doing this segment so you can waste everyone's time.
Did you hear about the repo man at the hospital?
No. What happened with the repo man at the hospital?
He had seizures.
All right, we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast a 37-year-old woman known simply as Gloria C. From Mexico City, Mexico. Now, she recently went to the hospital at Ruben Linero Hospital there. She was complaining of abdominal pains. All right. She said, man, my abdomen's killing me. But she also pointed out to the doctors, look, I'm pregnant, so that might be the problem. Well, the thing about lying to doctors about being pregnant is that they can easily figure out that you're not pregnant by, running tests. And in this case, they couldn't find a heartbeat. They transferred her to a specialist. So they went in and immediately they got a gynecologist who came in and said, no, she's not pregnant. The reason your abdomen hurts is the 2.5 pounds of cannabis that's been stuffed into your vagina.
Oh, man.
Furthermore,
that's sticky yucky.
This cannabis was so fresh that it still had broken clumps of mud stuck to it.
Oh, no. She pulled it right out the ground.
Yep. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy. Over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola, bitchola.
Let's get caller 9 on the line, 844-999-OLA for Profile that's coming up.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.